Hello everyone, my name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. 1 year, 11 months. What can happen in this time period? You can graduate, you can get a new job, travel around, life moves on, or it gets stuck. For Siddique Kappan, it has been this last part for the past 1 year and 11 months. He was arrested in October 2020 by UP police on his way to Hathras to cover the news of death of a Dalit girl who was gang raped and later was cremated by police in a hush-hush manner. He was subsequently booked under UAPA and the police also alleged that he was a member of the PFI with an agenda to stir up emotions at Hathras. His bail pleas have been denied and he has been in jail for almost 2 years without any relief. However, today, after almost 2 years, the Supreme Court of India has granted him some relief. Siddique Kappan has been granted bail by the Supreme Court bench comprising CJI, Lalit and Justice Ravindra Bhat. The bail has been granted to him on certain conditions, but not only the bail granted is important to discuss, also what happened in the courtroom is very pertinent to discuss here. So let us talk about the same in this video today. But before that, if you're watching this video on YouTube, then please make sure you subscribe to our channel, you like this video and you comment below it. And if you're watching this video on Facebook, then please do like our page and share this video to as many people as possible. Well, the Supreme Court on Friday granted bail to Kerala journalist Siddique Kappan, who has been under the custody of UP police since October 6, 2020 in connection with the Hathras conspiracy case. The court asked him to be in Delhi for the next 6 weeks and allowed him to go back to Kerala after that on conditions that he will mark his presence with local police station every week and other conditions. A bench comprising Chief Justices of India, UU Lalit and Justices S. Ravindra Bhat passed the order while allowing the appeal filed by Kappan against the Allahabad High Court's order denying him bail. Kappan was kept under custody for alleged offences under Section 1718 of UAPA, Sections 120B, 153A to 95A of the IPC, 65 and 72 IT Act for alleged conspiracy to incite riots following the gang rape and murder of a Dalit minor girl in Hathras. At the outset, the bench led by CJI Lalit inquired what exactly had been found against Siddique Kappan. Senior advocate Mahesh Jethmalani, who was appearing for the state of Uttar Pradesh, listed out the material that was found against Kappan. He said, and I quote, Kappan was in meeting of PFI in September 2020. It was said in the meeting that funding had stopped. It was decided in the meeting that they will go to sensitive areas and incite riots. On October 5, they had decided to go to Hathras to incite riots. He was funded with 45,000 rupees to create riots. He claimed to be accredited to a newspaper, but we have found that he was accredited to the official organization of PFI. PFI has to be notified as a terrorist group. One state, that is Jharkhand, has notified it is a terrorist group already. He was there to incite riots. It is a little bit like what happened in Bombay in 1990. Unquote. This is what Mahesh Jethmalani said in the Supreme Court. Well, CJI UU Lalit further inquired what was found on Kappan's person or around him when he was taken into custody. To this, senior advocate Jethmalani submitted that an ID card and some literature was found with him. CJI asked, one is ID card and some literature, any explosive were found with him? According to you, literature was found in his custody. This is what UU Lalit asked. To this, Jethmalani replied in negative and stated that no explosives were found with Siddique Kappan. The bench then inquired if the accused had done anything in furtherance to the literature that was found in the car. To this, Jethmalani submitted that the state had statements of co-accused to prove the same. However, the CJI stated that the statement of the co-accused could not be used as evidence. When Jethmalani stated that they were attempting to get an approver, CJI Lalit remarked that if an attempt to make somebody approver was going on, it meant that the matter was not ripe for trial. The bench then delved into the issue of whether the literature found was provocative in nature after senior advocate Jethmalani referred to it as a toolkit for riots. At this juncture, Sybil also intervened and stated that the literature was for justice for Hathras girl. The bench asked the state which of the material in the literature was supposed to be potentially dangerous. To this, Jethmalani submitted what it indicates is they were on the way to Hathras. This is the kind of literature they were going to distribute amongst the Dalit community. He highlighted the content of the literature, which discussed how the police had cremated body without letting the family of the victim know. He stated, "So the feelings are stirred up. This is a propaganda which the Dalits themselves are not doing. The PFI is doing it. There are directions on how to send emails, social media campaigns, etc." However, the bench was not satisfied with the argument and it noted, and I quote, "Every person has the right to free expression. He is trying to show that victim needs justice and raise a common voice. Is that a crime in the eyes of law?" This is what CJI Lalit asked. Meanwhile, Justice Ravindra Bhat said, similar protests were organized in 2012 at India Gate, which led to a change of law. Till now, you have not shown anything which was provocative. This was what Justice Bhat asked, referring to the Nirbhaya protest. Is there a document which shows that he must indulge in writing? CJI Lalit then asked. To this, senior advocate Kapil Sibal also highlighted that some of the documents were not even related to India and that the entire case was not prosecution, but it was in fact persecution. Jethmalani then drew the attention of the court to the toolkit which provided with instructions on protection during riots, such as what to wear and what not to wear, on how to tackle tear gas, and if you see black people running, run with them. Now, senior advocate Kapil Sibal was quick to interrupt here and he stated that the toolkit was in fact from Black Lives Matter protest from the United States of America. The CJI then noted, at the best, you can say this man was traveling in a car and he was apprehended with 3 others. There was some literature in the car. The other 3 are linked with PFI. This was a question by CJI. He further said they are accused of what? Offences 153A. To this, senior advocate Jethmalani submitted that this was also a fit case for invoking 124A, which is sedition, as the accused persons were creating disaffection using the rape of a minor girl. Well, to this, after this argument, CJI UU Lalit stated that the bench was in fact granting bail to Siddique Kappan. However, the bail is conditional. The court said that Siddique Kappan must be taken to the trial court within 3 days and shall be released on bail on conditions as deemed fit by the trial court. Siddique Kappan will have to stay within the jurisdiction of Jangpura in Delhi. He cannot leave the jurisdiction of Delhi without the express permission of the trial court, and he should record his presence in local police station every Monday. This condition shall apply for first 6 weeks. After 6 weeks, Kappan shall be at liberty to go to Kerala but shall report to the local police station in similar fashion, that is every Monday, and mark his presence in the register kept on that behalf. He should either in person or through lawyer shall attend the trial court on every single day, and he shall deposit his passport with the investigative machinery. The court also prohibited him from getting in touch with any of the persons connected with the controversy. Well, Siddique Kappan's wife, who has been fighting for his release for the last 2 years, reacted to the Supreme Court order and said that even the top court has realized the hollowness of the case against him. His wife, Rihanna, said, "I express my gratitude towards the Supreme Court. He is innocent and had been lodged in jail for the last 2 years. Now the Supreme Court has realized the hollowness of the case against him." Well, that is what exactly happened in the courtroom, and that was the bail conditions that were set by the Supreme Court while granting bail to Siddique Kappan, who has been in jail for the past 1 year and 11 months. Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in.